What's up, my water signs? This message is going to be for the Cancers, the Scorpios, and the Pisces. Okay, so if you have any of those water signs in your chart, you resonate with them highly, then there's a message in here for you. All right, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you comment down below. Say hello. If you need any details about me, it's in the description box, so just check that out. All right. We are going to jump into the message. All right, calling in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, and our guides for the water signs. Okay, our higher selves are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. Okay. Hey, Julie, how you doing, girl? All right, let's get started. Water signs. Whoop, there you go. You have the chiefess. Strength tested. All right, somebody may be testing you. Something may be testing you. It doesn't have to be somebody. Number 8. Okay, this is a test of your might, of your will. All right, you may be going through certain things right now that's you're having to maybe do repetitively. All right, and that's testing your patience. Okay, your nerve. Okay, I'm hearing the nerve of them. All right, so somebody could do something that kind of just pisses you off or ticks you off. It doesn't sit well with you. Okay, but this is also about you choosing the right response. Right, how do you respond to a situation? What's the best way to show your force or show that you are serious about a situation without tearing everything down? You know what I mean? You have the wheel of change. Okay, so you have the ability to shift the mood, to shift the environment. All right, you're being tested right now, so just know that. Right, don't fall for the tricks. Don't fall for the what is this that fell over? Risk it all. All right, don't risk it all if you don't have to. My water signs. The root of fire, number 23. And want it to show itself. So don't risk it all if you don't have to, but make calculated risk. Okay, just know that breathing works. I'm hearing breathe, right? Take a breather. You may be preparing yourself too to tackle something, right? To take something down, to put something not really dominate it, but like obstacle or goal. You're like ready. You're looking at it as like I want to tackle this. I want to achieve this. I want to, you know, triumph over this thing. All right. Let's see what else do we have for these water signs out here with this chiefess energy. Strength tested. Let me see one card for my water signs, please. Thank you. Blame. Okay. All right, this one is a big one. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay. Blame. This blame card can also, it says blame. You know what it is. Casting blame, casting judgment. But this is about taking accountability. Okay. Remember when I said there's a way how you do things, right? You can either tear everything down or you can, I don't know, there's another way to do it, right? Don't blame anybody else for what you got going on. Like if you're in a certain energy, if you're feeling a certain way, um, you got to like hone it, right? You got to own it, I should say. I said hone it. Yeah, hone it too. But this blame card, somebody could be blaming you for something that may make you upset. Be careful. Friendships, right? Things may be like a back and forth type energy. Like, well, you said this and I said that. He say, she say, all right? Or I say, you say. Yeah, interesting. Somebody here is going to feel like they're in the right and while somebody else is in the wrong, but in reality there's like no right and no wrong. All right, it's like everybody has to take their part of the blame. Okay, everybody has to take their part of the challenge. Everybody has to take their part of the work. All right, somebody may feel like, oh, things are all on me, feeling very heavy, right? Feeling like you have a lot of weight on your shoulders. But I feel like you need to maybe even you need to not do it all. Like, don't take up all the responsibility if you don't need to. You know what I mean? But let's see. I'm going to get a message for each sign, but there could be a message for each other sign in between. So listen to them all, okay? Let me get one card from my Cancers here. with this energy. What is the message for my Cancerians? My little Krabby Patties. Oh, you got two cards. You got the King of Pentacles, number 77, and you got the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. Okay, Cancer, so you hold a lot of power, all right? You're sitting on a certain throne. You have a particular position that you hold, Cancer. And I feel like you want to stay on top, but it's not just because of like who you are. You have this position, so you have to maintain it. Something here about keeping up the maintenance of something, okay? Maintaining that wheel turning in your favor. All right, Cancer? Let's see what we get for Scorpio. I'm going to get more into it, so don't worry, guys. But let me get a message for Scorpio. Scorpio, what's your message? Did you get two? Oh, wow. You got two as well. Nobody else was getting two in none of the other messages, so that must be special. There's double meaning, and you also have a king here, Scorpio. So you have the King of Cups, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? So you're doing some hard work, okay? I feel like you are, excuse me, Scorpio's energy feels like I'm waiting for things to come to me. I'm not chasing after anything. I'm, working in my space, in my zone, okay, with this King of Cups. I feel like you, in a way, feel like you can get more done by yourself, right? You're in your own little bubble, in your own little world, just working hard at something, putting things together. I feel like, this is like if nobody else is going to do it, I got to get up and do it. Okay, Scorpio? So, number 75 and number 49, 13 and 12. All right, got 14 here and 10, 77. Okay, Pisces, you have the Nine of Cups, 44. Beautiful. 44. That's the number 8. That's balance. That's manifestation. Okay? Nine of Cups is, wishes fulfilled, satisfaction. Feeling very much like you want to be. You may feel very cheerful at this time. You may feel like very. I'm hearing the word whimsical. That's what I'm getting for Pisces, right? You're in this kind of creative space where you may be ignoring a lot of things. You're just kind of working in um, your own little mess that you have, right? Like an artist when you do artwork, it's never clean, right? It may come out as a beautiful painting in the end, but something here is maybe messy, right? Creative mess, though. You have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're sitting in something here, right? Don't sit in your sorrows, though. I feel like you're choosing to be more cheerful. You have the Chariot at the bottom, number 7 for all of you guys. So this is two horses and they look split apart, right? They're connected, but they're split. Okay, so you have to have direction here, right? You have to choose which way you're going. You have to pick up the pace, pivot, all right? Seeing all sides of a situation. This is Cancer energy, okay? Having good intuition about your direction that you're going. And the after that is the Ace of Cups, okay? So beautiful energy of something growing, all right? Something being cared for, something being poured into, all right? So let's get details. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hit that like button if you're feeling the message. We're going to look at this Elder of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune for the Cancer energy. Cancer, yeah, big boss energy. All right, you're trying to keep that. Maintaining your title, keeping your crown on your head, okay? Don't let nobody play you like you a chump. Let nobody play you like you don't got experience or you're not worthy. Okay, I don't feel like they're necessarily that could be happening, but this is also could be about yourself, right? You playing it small when you could play it bigger. Okay, you have the Moon card. All right, that is the Cancer energy and Pisces energy together, and that Moon is the I'm like seeing under the radar type of things, like doing things under behind the scenes, under the radar, right? Not everybody sees what it is that you do to maintain something, to keep up with something, to keep a certain status. Okay, you may put in hard work at night, or you go through different phases in order to get something where you want it to be. But you do have the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups here, my Cancers. Okay, so you're definitely with this Wheel of Fortune here. I feel like you could see how some type of landscape is shifting, something is changing before your eyes, and you have to move with the times. Okay, Cancer, move with the times so that you don't get caught up or tripped up or something like that. That's how you maintain your status. That's how you maintain something. Okay, you may have to agree to certain things, right? You may have to make certain do certain favors, okay? Certain favors for people, or maybe someone here is doing a favor for you, and this helps you in the background, right? Like somebody that you know, right? It's always good to know somebody. It's always good to, that person that you always say hi to. Eventually, there's a reason why they're useful to you, okay? Or you're useful to someone else, somebody making an agreement with you behind the scenes, okay? But this is like something that's quiet. It's not all in the forefront, at least not yet. Okay, but yeah, you have the Two of Pentacles that came out. So something here is you're moving along with something. You're not being left behind here. All right, so you have I'm hearing your status is okay. Your position is okay, but this that thing that you have to do to ensure that. Okay, yes, you're secure, but make sure you smile every day, right? Make sure you say thank you. Make sure you submit things on time. Make sure you're doing what you got to do so you don't get, again, left behind. All right, so let's move on to my Scorpios. We have the Knight of Swords that wanted to fly out here. Okay, somebody may be wanting to talk to you. Can Scorpio catch your attention? There may be some type of conversation that you become privy to, or that you become wrapped up in, involved in here. Okay, and I said that you were in your own little world, so you may be like pulled into something. All right, with this blame energy here, somebody may be testing you, like, what the heck? How did I get involved? All right, like, how did I get involved? Look, the King of Cups again. I feel like so this could be against someone who is, I don't know. This is some type of opposition of the same, because you have the King of Cups here, and then you also have the Cups coming out again, and they're both with a Knight. Okay, so this is like, I got my team, or I got my crew and you got your crew. I don't know, but this is some type of comparison. All right, how someone works versus like who has ideas, somebody who has ideas or something like that, somebody who's a good talker. All right, something here about, I'm seeing like when you in math class as a kid and they like show your work, like you know how to do the work, but like to show somebody, maybe you're in training. Okay, there could be somebody here that you're training, somebody who's like learning from another person. Yeah, the Lovers is here. So could be partnering up with someone who has a different work style than you, a different way of looking at things than you do. All right, but there's a blending of the two because there is similarity here. There is, the King of Cups came out twice, so I feel like this is, at first it may seem a little rocky, or right, you may just not click with the person, but eventually you do with the Lovers. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. Okay, you may really like this person after a while. At first, though, it just may seem a little like, what the heck is going on? The Queen of Swords. Okay, there's a conversation, agreements here. You may have like similar stories. Okay, like, I had to go through this, and you're like, oh shoot, I had to go through that too, right? Or like just exchanging of information, going back and forth. This may be a really good conversation you have with someone. All right, someone who has walked a different life than you. I don't know, but I like it. I like it. Let me get one more card here with this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. You got the Strength card. And that's what came out. There. So you may be forming some sort of bond with somebody, right? And this relationship goes further. It goes somewhere where it's like this person has your back. You have this person's back. All right. So you may not be someone, Scorpio, who initiates friendships right away, or you like to scope people out, but it's like an instant clicking, an instant, like, I'm hearing instant gratification, right? something that clicks right away. So this is a good friend, a good source, a good partnership of some sort for you, right? And I don't really feel like it's in necessarily to do with love. It could be with anything, but it's just linking up with something that works very, very well together. Okay? All right. So let's get to my Pisces. Oop, here we go. We got this Ace of Swords. Okay, you're speaking up. I feel like you're doing a lot of manifestation work right now. Um, like you have a lot of ideas, fresh ideas, new contracts, new business. Okay, something here is coming true for you, right? Something here that maybe you got a reading done or something like that, or some type of sign of synchronicity that you had recently is starting to make sense. All right, you're getting like the go ahead, the yes here. You may have been saving up too for this moment. Like you've been waiting for this moment to happen. You felt it coming, and now it's here. Okay. Now, Page of Wands. It's time to get active. It's time to get going, Pisces. Right. You may be doing a lot of speaking at this time, or a lot of movements. Right. You may be getting some sort of good news that's going to help you, or move you, or right. It's going to get you going. Somebody may come to you with a good idea. You have the Star, the Emperor, the Judgment, and the Six of Pentacles that came out. So something here is very good, okay? The Star, the Emperor, and the Judgment card, I love that. And with the Six of Pentacles, you're getting your fair share of something. You're getting your due diligence, all right? You're in a place of dominance here. You're in a place of favor. You may be having some sort of spotlight too, some sort of recognition here. Somebody may notice you out in the street, or somebody may call you and tell you, hey, I want you to do this with me, right? They're pulling you into something, okay? So you're doing good. You're doing good at what you're doing, but it's also pulling in some sort of attention, some sort of favorable attention. All right, some sort of acknowledgement, some sort of phone call, maybe even Pisces. Okay, you may be on the phone for a long time doing some sort of back and forth negotiation with something, and you get the best possible outcome, the best option for you. All right, I like that. I like it. I like it. Your bank account could be growing some, right? You see some sort of increase. All right, and this is something that you can like. It's not going to be short term, right? It's something here that it can keep happening. Okay. So this is like multiple. Seeing multiple appearances. Maybe you have to appear somewhere. You have to show up somewhere. Someone wants you to speak. Someone wants you to your expertise, right? Something to that effect. Okay. But here at the bottom, you have the Three of Pentacles for everyone. All right. So working together, things are starting to fall into place here. Okay. Partnerships and alliances. This is also I'm seeing getting into the mind of something. There's something here about changing the dynamic here with this Tower card. There's something here about changing the dynamic of something, or how something looks, how something feels. All right, how people think, or something like that. The Chariot is showing up again as well. All right, let's see. Let's get you all some advice here. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention to the chat. It's okay. Let's see. Let's get some advice for the Cancers. What is the advice for my Cancerians? And happy birthday to Cancers. If it's still, when you see this, your birthday has just passed, happy birthday. Come on. One card. One card for Cancer, please. You got two. You got the moon and you got mountains, okay? So there's going to be something here that maybe appears overnight, right? Something that needs to be tackled and transformed. Yes, babe? Okay, give me 1 second, okay? I'm almost done. But yeah, the moon with the mountains here, I just feel like there's going to be some type of situation you got to face. You got to stand up to it, right? Something here is not as, it's not that it's complicated, but it's like you just got to handle it. Don't let it sit on, don't let it sit on the desk, okay? Scorpio, you have the garden. What else just pulled out? you have the heart, and you have clouds. Okay, so you may be stepping out more little by little. Okay, whatever, whoever this energy is for you, they may be bringing you out of your shell in some sort of way, Scorpio. Okay, there may be certain things that you still hold back on, but you feel very comfortable, right? You feel like you want to open up in some sort of way. You feel very maybe friendly, okay, but still kind of holding back, right? Just kind of just being on the more open side at this time, which is good. So let's see. There may be something here with also Scorpio where there's some type of plans here that you are excited about. All right, and it may be something a little bit, how do I say, a little bit faulty about something. All right, maybe the plans have to change. All right, where you had something set up, but don't take that as a sign, as a bad thing. Okay, maybe it was wherever that venue was, or something wasn't good. It's not like it's the people. It's not like you wasn't supposed to have this thing because of an interruption. Okay, it's like just go somewhere else, do something else. Right, the vibe will still be there. All right, so Pisces. Let me see. What do I have for my Pisces? You have, ooh, Pisces, be careful, baby. You have the snake and the child. Okay, so I'm hearing don't self sabotage, right? Don't be so quick on something that you trip yourself up, that you get um, bit. You, whatever this is, may be very exciting for you, and you're like just so excited about it. You don't see all the small details, right? Yeah, this read the fine print, okay? Read the details, ask questions. Like it's a reason to be excited, but there's also like things that you need to know about realistic stuff, right? Like what this is opportunity really costs from you. It's not only about what you're gaining, okay? The Six of Pentacles. It's not only about what you're gaining, it's about what it is you have to um, put into it. Okay, what do you have to endure? What do you have to sacrifice? But be excited about it. All right, you have Aries. It's time to take action, and I love that because things are definitely in a transitional phase, but I feel like it's smooth sailing nonetheless. It's a fast ride to success in some sort of way. So just go through the motions for a little bit. You'll get there, all right? So this is your message, my lovely water signs. About to say Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I love you, and I will talk to you later. Deuces. Bye. Hit that like button and subscribe, guys. Thank you.